Hi, I'm Joanne Lyon, and I'm so glad you're reading Bob Woodson's book on Joseph. You know, if you're like me, many times I think, well, great book, but does this person really live this out, or who is this guy? Well, I want to tell you that Bob Woodson is a friend, and I've watched him over the years. If you go in his office today, you will find loads of pictures all over the walls of former gang members, all kinds of work that he's done in many cities around the world of seeing people redeemed. That's one of his great visions and great callings, I do believe. But another one that goes along with this is the value of community groups, churches, nonprofits working in the cities today. And they've gone unnoticed. You know, the big groups are there and they get big money. But finally, he'd had enough of this. And so when George Bush was the governor in Texas, there was money being handed out for a special kind of thing, and he realized all the nonprofits, all the Christian groups, faith-based groups, all were being left out. So, typical, because he had marched with Martin Luther King back in the day too. He organized a protest, a peaceful protest, and they went to the Capitol and demanded to see George Bush. And when they went in, he had people with him, and he had these people tell stories of what was happening, the transformation happening in the communities. And George Bush was overwhelmed. And he realized these people are doing this with very few resources. How can the results be this? Well, you and I both know God adds the dimension. It's a dimension that can't be quantified. And I see this literally nowadays all over the world. So that day, George Bush made a decision that faith-based groups were going to be brought into the equation of money that was handed out. And you know what? George Bush took that with him to Washington, D.C. when he became president in 2000. First time there's ever been a faith-based office literally in the White House. And then in every division. And he moved it on down to all the states. And faith-based offices in all the divisions of all the states, valuing what the people of faith do. And I'm thrilled that his legacy about much more. But enjoy the book. You'll see his love for God, his faith in God, and the overabundance that he has seen God do. Enjoy the book.